goodness. Wow, I haven't even seen this yet.
I can't, my arms aren't that flexible.
Do you want me to push your arms in? To help
I
you
just
reach?
need you to help.
You can stand over here. No, I can't stand anywhere. I'm paralyzed.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you talking to me? Hey, everyone.
Today is my mom and dad's 30th wedding anniversary.
The big 3-0.
Big 3-0. So we are making them a nice little lunch.
Yes.
And we have a really cool surprise for my mom. I'll show you.
Oh my goodness. Wow, I haven't even seen this yet. Wow.
So this
That's
is
a pretty dress.
Yeah, this is my mom's wedding dress. So my dad, for their 30th wedding anniversary, got my mom's dress dry cleaned, perfect, all cleaned and nice. And I'm actually gonna try it on.
Do you think it's gonna fit?
You know, I don't know. My mom always talks about how she was my size when she was my age, or actually she got married when she was 21. I probably won't fit it, or it might be really tight. It's loose at the bottom, which is nice.
I've seen a lot of comments from people who have posted on Charisma's picture like of her mom from a long time ago, and they think they look very similar.
Yeah.
So I think it might fit pretty well.
Yeah, I told my dad to bring their wedding album so that I can do the same pose as my mom and see if we look similar.
Really?
Yes. We told them we were gonna make them lunch, so they're coming over for lunch, and then my mom's gonna walk in, and then I'll have the dress on to surprise her.
Oh, it's gonna be so fun.
She wanted me to wear her dress. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to get my own dress, and so like we never really talked about it. My mom was a big advocate for me to get my own dress and choose what I wanted, because she didn't necessarily get that for her wedding day.
Well, this is gonna be really fun.
Yay.
I think they're gonna get here in what, like an hour or so?
Yes, I gotta prep lunch.
We've been working behind the scenes with Pops to make sure we got the right dish lined up.
Yes, so let's prep this salmon salad. I'll show you guys a little bit of that, I guess. I am making the quinoa over here. Woo. That was just boiling water, not even quinoa, but Cole's not a big fan of quinoa, so I'm not making too much.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced quinoa. Okay.
Quinoa. Okay, Cole's not a big fan of quinoa.
Cows.
Cows. He does like couscous. And then I'm just gonna prep everything, and then when they get here, I'll put everything in the oven for like 15 minutes so it's fresh for everyone to eat.
Fresh salmon.
Oh my gosh, if you continue to pronounce things like that. This is all the good stuff. We're doing arugula and spinach mix with some red bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, zucchini, asparagus, and sweet potatoes.
It kind of looks like butt cheeks. Okay.
So we got a good 45 minutes for me to prep all this and then try the dress on. You're gonna need to help me.
I can get the zipper with my teeth.
You're gonna like bite me or something?
I'll bite the zipper.
Okay, be careful. Let's prep all this stuff and then try on the dress.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I finally finished all the vegetables and stuff. They're like leaving and they only live 10 minutes away, so I have to get the dress on in 10 minutes. I don't know if I can get it on that quickly.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can zip it up that quickly.
All right, let's go get her on.
It is really long.
I need you to like...
It's already zipped up as far as it goes.
No, but they're buttons. I can't, my arms aren't that flexible.
Do you want me to push your arms in? To help
I
you
just
reach?
need you to help. Tell me where
yeah.
I am. I can't see. I need you to be my eyes. Holy crap. Dad, you knew what this dress looked like. Oh.
I don't know. I might need to distract your mom while your dad comes in.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's the new plan. That's what I'm gonna do.
I don't know how to do anything.
I'm not good with buttons, but I'm good at distracting.
It's so tight.
The lower.
I'm trying to lock it. Okay.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. There goes Charisma and Mama Catherine.
Woo!
How's it feel, love?
It feels nice. It's super tight on my shoulders and it's very old school. Like it doesn't even fit over my shoulder because my biceps are too big. Now my waist is fine. It's just the arms.
Yeah, I can see the note, but your biceps, you got big biceps.
Woo! I'm like out of breath. I'm actually out of breath trying to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my dad to help me. And then you'll go out there and stall Mama.
Are they on the way?
Yeah.
All right, so it's stall time. Here we go. Babe, they're here.
Oh no!
Go stall.
Okay.
Hide.
Okay, I'm hiding. Send my dad in, okay?
All right.
Y'all, I'm literally tripping over everything and it doesn't fit. My arms are just way too big. It's nice, you know? I mean, this is very 90s, so it makes total sense. It fits my waist, just not this. Okay, my dad buttoned like 1 or 2, and it was like trapped behind my back, so now it feels much better. So it actually kind of fits. Okay, well, we can bring her in now.
Okay, what do you want me to do? Go
Just
back
bring
out
her
with them?
in.
I'm gonna go out there cold and see what they're doing.
Yeah,
Bring me in.
yeah, and I'll wait here.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm so nervous, but it actually fits me much better. Much, much better. Now that my dad fixed it. And this train, look how long this train is, y'all. Whoa.
They'll figure it out. We'll talk about that later.
Where you want us at?
I don't know.
Happy anniversary! Are you serious?
Check it out.
fits? Yes, it fits me. Oh my goodness.
Check it out.
Oh, except you don't have broad shoulders. Daddy got it dry cleaned and everything.
Wow.
Isn't it pretty?
Get out of here.
Do I look like you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So you know the story behind the dress, that when I found the dress, I was bawling.
Yeah.
I was crying so hard because it was damaged. It looks amazing.
Yeah, he worked on it for a while.
Your train is so long.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had a long cathedral train.
Very itchy. How are you not scratching?
In August 25th, hot weather, concrete jungle.
Oh my
yes.
God.
Way dreams are made of.
I got that dress a year before Dad asked me to marry him, and it was sitting in my father's closet. And I was like, I'm getting this dress, and he's going to ask me to marry him.
Oh my. The only thing is just tight on like right here, my shoulders, because my shoulders are big, but if it's everywhere else,
Yeah.
you're surprised.
Alright. So that was a fun surprise.
Yes.
Hey, back here.
Yes.
You like it?
I like it.
And it's
I
all
haven't-
clean and it looks real fancy.
I haven't seen that dress in 20 some odd years. When I finally saw the dress, it was damaged. So to see it like
Aw.
that, it was amazing.
Where was the dress all these years? Just hanging out?
No, the dress is in New York.
That dress has had a life, a journey. For
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Oh,
30
yeah.
years. 30, she had it on 30 years ago.
That's
30
cool.
years.
30 years ago today.
Yeah. But then we took it from New York and realized it was stained.
There's no way.
She didn't want to see it on. I said, we can get it clean,
Really?
we can get it clean. It's just messed up. I said, all right.
Because I wanted her to try on the dress just to see how it fits.
Right.
She just did.
Now you see?
Yeah.
She just did. What did you bring over here?
It's ginger beer.
Oh, our ginger beer soda.
Yeah.
I love ginger.
Then you got some of my mama's mac and cheese.
Oh! I'm not having salmon salad. I'm having mac and cheese.
There you go.
We're not doing salad. I'm having mac.
Her mac and cheese is great, but her pound cake is really
Oh
good.
my gosh, wait, let me take a deep breath. Bring it
Just
in.
a little bite.
And this is
Oh, wow.
butter.
Wow.
That's really good. Oh, I still have to make food, so I was gonna make you guys lunch, and it's a salmon salad. So I gotta.
Salad. What does that sound?
Ooh, sounds awesome.
Whenever you hear a ooh, I think that's a good sign.
Yes.
We're gonna need to hit up the grill, right?
No, I'm putting that in the oven.
We're gonna need to hit up the oven, right? All right.
Yeah, let's do that.
Thank you.
Ooh, delicious.
Oh, baby.
Lunch is served. Good. Well, the dressing's over there, so put either balsamic or oil and vinegar in it. It's the wedding album.
Ooh, I haven't seen this yet. I'm excited.
And see if I look like my mama on her wedding day.
Katrina, shh.
Mommy doesn't like her middle name, so she changed it. Can you tell us what it was?
No, she's not gonna tell you.
Oh, it's a secret.
She's
Wait on with
It's a
the
secret. Oh, wow.
You're comparing us?
Yeah, I met her too.
You met her?
I think so. Oh, you're so pretty. I like your, what do you call that? Is that a crown or is that a...
It's what's holding her veil on her head.
Are you gonna wear anything around your head like that?
I don't know yet.
Would
Cole
you
wants me
tell
to wear
me?
a tiara. I'm not
You're
wearing
my
a
queen.
tiara. Oh my gosh.
That is so deep.
Yeah.
Wait, what are y'all doing?
We were
Putting these
putting
pictures
these
in
pictures
order.
back in order.
Are we gonna do a picture like this?
Yeah.
Kissing both cheeks. Smoochy, smoochy. What vehicle is that?
And that's just super stretch limousine.
Super stretch.
92.
Not just a stretch.
92.
It's question time for the anniversary couple. All right, go back.
You can stand over here.
No, I can't stand anywhere. I'm paralyzed.
You can roll over here, Cole.
What has been the secret to your 30 years of marriage? What would you attribute a lasting marriage to? This is something we need to know going into our marriage. We need the info. What's the secret?
She can go first.
Oh, great, thanks. Well, the first thing is making sure that God is involved in your marriage, and then everything else will work out after that.
I have a feeling you might have stolen Pops.
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, similar. First, yeah, God has to be first, because if you're both looking at the same person for direction, things gonna work out. If you're looking over here for your direction, she's looking over here for your direction, most likely it's not gonna end up together. But if you're looking and she's looking and you're both looking at God, you're gonna end up growing together. You have to keep communicating during stressful times. Kids, house, car.
Did we mention kids?
Charisma, were you causing problems?
Because if you don't, you're gonna grow apart, and that's what happens to a lot of couples when they get to over the hump with raising the kids. They don't really know their significant other, their wife, their husband, because they haven't been communicating through that whole time. We didn't do that well.
We did not do that well in the beginning.
So,
Believe me, it was.
It wasn't
a
like we got that
struggle.
down.
No.
So you feel like y'all grown a lot together over the years?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
God's given us grace to be able to make it this far, and then we can look back and say, man, He kept us during that part, because other couples would have went the other direction.
Oh yeah, there was
A
plenty
lot
of
of
those,
times.
those
We
days.
all relationships have that.
Charisma, do you have a question for your parents?
No, I don't
Now's
think
the time.
so. No.
You have a question about charisma?
Wait, I got it.
Okay.
I have a question. Who is the most stressful kid?
Oh.
What do you mean by that?
It all
Put it down. What do you mean, as a child to an adult, or
Hold on. Who
You
is the
say
most
kid.
Charisma.
expensive?
Oh my gosh.
Charisma was the most
Ah.
expensive because we traveled a lot of places. Chrissy went out of the country
charisma, probably?
before any of her brothers. I don't think any of her brothers went out the country at the age of 13.
I had a great opportunity.
I got a question for you two.
Oh
Okay.
gosh.
Okay.
My question to you two is, what do you think the biggest hurdle is going to be to make it to 30 years?
The biggest, okay, I'm thinking. All right, the biggest hurdle, let's say.
To make it to 30 years from just looking way down in the future, what do you think?
You go first.
Balancing tasks and like responsibilities. I think that would be the biggest hurdle.
Yeah, I agree. We are trying to figure out right now, like, what roles I can assume, what roles she can assume, what she's good at, what I'm good at, like working it out so that we have an equal and fair relationship when it comes to running a household and like
And a family.
I'm trying to help with chores and I'm trying to like do my own ICs so like she doesn't have to worry about that and she can focus on other things. Trying to make the other partner's life easier.
He's never lived on his own,
Mm-hmm.
and so like we're both figuring out that whole like home ownership thing, and,
Yeah.
and like soon we'll be figuring out a family. And it's just like we just have to communicate with each other and know like what our responsibilities are.
And I think that that is the largest hurdle over 30 years because all those roles and the responsibilities will change over the years. And so like when we have kids, like they're going to be a whole new set of chores and things that need to be done. And so we got to figure that out. And then once our kids are older and they're playing sports, like who's going to drive them here and there and pick up this and that.
Who's gonna go to the sporting events,
Right.
to travel with them.
That's I think that'll be our biggest hurdle, but I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Got a question?
You know who's going to help traveling a lot with them too, right?
Who's gonna help traveling?
You know you.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Clinton Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of our fathers love driving.
Who's gonna be the disciplinarian
Me.
to the children?
That's
Who's gonna be
definitely
more
charisma.
lenient?
It's going to be charisma.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be the more
charisma.
disciplinarian.
Charisma will come in hot for sure. Well, we'll let this here.
I think we'll have a very different parenting styles, and I think Cole will be I think we'll both be fun parents, but I think I will definitely lay the ground rules more than Cole.
I'm just like my dad.
Oh, Slim Daddy. I didn't say that.
I'm in trouble now. Wait, no, I'm not.
When it comes to deep, serious answers, who is the child going to come to?
Ooh.
It'll be
You think so?
I think
Like,
it'll be Cole.
really?
I'm very emotionally connected.
You don't think I'm emotionally
You are, but I don't think so actually, because
Yeah.
like when I've had tough times with like Aunt Lori dying and other situations, you've been there for me. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we'll both be good at it.
I feel because of the
Yeah.
disciplinarian, they will go to you first.
I
Yeah.
can see that.
Who?
Cole.
They'll go to Cole
'Cause
because
I'm a
they know
straight
that
parent.
mommy is going to probably get more upset about the question and I won't get an actual answer.
Oh, I don't think
Not-
so. I think they will be more wary to come to me because I'm the more strict parent, and so it'll be easier and they'll be more comfortable going to Cole.
Yeah.
But I feel like I would just give them more of a logic answer, like, okay, this is what I would do, this is what you should do, and Cole will be more like will cater more to the kid.
How does that make you feel?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. So I think that's why they will come to Cole. It's just if they want to hug.
Oh yeah,
That's
that'll
gonna
be
go to
Cole.
I'll hug
I like
them.
hugs. I'm a hugger. Both of us though have already talked about how we want our kids to always feel like they can come to us about anything, and we're not gonna shut them down, and we're not gonna get mad even if it's something wrong.
We're gonna have for our kid, we're gonna give them all at a certain age, like a little card that says they can present it to us, and when they present it to us, they basically will say that we have zero judgment on what they're gonna tell us. We're gonna be very open-minded. We're gonna listen to them. We'll promise to
Not get mad.
not get mad and just hear what they have to say,
Right.
so that they feel comfortable coming to us about anything.
Yes.
So in that case, Charisma, your daughter comes home 2:00 at night after she tells you that she's gonna be home
Wait.
at 12.
I think I know someone
What
who
is
did
that? What
this.
does that have to do with the card?
What's the
though?
question? Got a question?
She presents that card to you, and you smell alcohol on her breath.
All
How are
right,
you
we're cutting
going
this
to-
off at 15. All right? After 15, no more cards.
After 15.
Oh, I like that.
They may make a mistake like that, and I think as a parent that we have to remember when we were their age and what I did and how I'm feeling and that kind of stuff. Now, I never did that at 15 years old. No.
Oh, that's not what I meant when I said that. Yeah, no.
Final question. Out of the two of you, which one of you is going to be categorized as the old school parent?
I think I'm going to be the new school parent.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably me.
Really?
Yeah,
I think so. Does that surprise you, Dad?
Yeah, it does.
Really?
I think compared to Cole, I think we're both gonna be like progressive and like we'll change our parenting styles. I think I would be considered more old school than Cole. I just see Cole being such the fun parent.
Our kids are going to watch this one day and be like, all right, I need to go to Dad for all this stuff. I need to go to Mom for all
What
that.
video was that? That was 201. I remember that. I didn't think Chrissy would say that because she always would tell us.
You're so old
The
school.
old-
You just
Yeah,
do
so I
things
figured she said,
old.
I'm never going to be the old school parent.
We're going to see. We're going to find out.
Yeah, we'll see. You know, time will tell.
This is how it goes. So you say, all right, everyone, thanks for watching. And then you say, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and stay positive. And we all got to put our arms out. And then Charisma's going to run over there and slap the camera.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and
Stay